Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another episode of Stardew Valley. Yeah, and you guys gotta tell me if I should just delete the parts where I'm speeding through it, because I feel like it's kind of jarring. It's just suddenly going so fast. It's up to you guys. I can understand either way. If you want to keep it so that you know what I'm doing, or if you want to get rid of it. Really, it's up to you. But unless no one says it, I'm just gonna keep on going with how my editing style goes, which is pretty bad. Here's where I bought hay from Marnie because all the grass in my lawn hasn't grown fully, so I don't want to harvest it until it's like the best time to harvest it, which is usually when it's completely overgrown. I really like the look of the cows in this game. I think they're really cute, but the pigs do a good job at being disgusting. It's something about how they look dirty. I understand that they usually are dirty, but it's kind of weird. Something to think about. I think the cutest animal though is my cat. I got a cat instead of a dog, and I, yeah, I love the cat. But if you're wondering why we're suddenly waking up again, it's because I didn't spend that long on day 21. So I'm heading here. You always gotta make sure to get the forageables. I know I say this all the time, but just get the forageables. And Pam's going to the bus stop. I Throughout this episode, I think I'm just doing little miscellaneous things that I need to do. Whether it's talking to people, getting the hearts up. I want I want to get closer with Alex, but I heard that it's pretty hard to get leveled up with Alex. So I don't know, cuz he doesn't love anything that's easily accessible, but he does like eggs, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to get rid of the money that I do with eggs just for a liked gift and not a loved gift. If he loved milk, I would easily give him the milk. I mean, I wouldn't give him the iridium quality milk, I would give him some regular milk. But you can see me throughout this episode looking through the trash cans because everyone's like, you gotta look through the trash cans, you gotta do this. So I'm looking through the trash cans and I didn't get anything. Nothing. Not like a piece of food, not trash. I straight up got nothing. What? I must have been having a really bad luck day because otherwise it wouldn't really matter. Or I would have gotten something. And you can see me seeing the railroad track on this side, which I'm thinking I really gotta complete that bundle. I really gotta complete any of the bundles. I want the greenhouse because I heard that like really gets you a lot of money. But I don't want to plant crops. Crops are like the worst part about this game because they require so much effort if you don't have a sprinkler. And I know that the iridium quality sprinkler is really good, and that's why I have the lightning rods out so I can try to get batteries, but we haven't had lightning once this spring. So I don't know what they're expecting me to be able to do. But here I'm waiting for Gus so that I can get the food for the bachelors that I'm trying to get up to 10 hearts, which is Harvey, Sam, and Leia. Something that's really worth thinking about is whether or not it's worth it to get the house upgrade so that I can get the kitchen and then start making more food for the bachelors and bachelorettes. But my worry is I don't know how many of the people that you can marry enjoy certain foods because I'm not going to get the kitchen upgrade if they don't really want food. So, I mean, because I know that Abigail likes amethyst, which they're either easy or hard to find, but there's no in between. You either find one, like, or find two, like one day in the mines, or you find nothing for 5 days in the mine. You can see that I'm just trying to get it up, and then as soon as I exit this, I get the cutscene because it went up to 6 hearts. And I sided with Sam in this because I'm trying to get his hearts up and not Lewis. So I can read it for you. The youth these days. Sometimes I wonder if this town is damned. Period. He's really going off with this one. You always got to think, depending on who you're trying to increase hearts with, you always got to make sure that you're choosing the right answers. Because if I said, hey, needs to respect the property, then my hearts would have gone down with Sam and it could have impacted the friendship. But instead, I chose Lewis to get angry at me. Right? I don't like the whole solution of this is getting a park, which I don't think would help. It's just, you know, but maybe I should start labeling my titles with whether the heart scenes are in here or not. Because I do enjoy looking at the heart scenes, and some people might want to know what the heart scenes are and not just look it up on the wiki. Here's where I went down to see Leia, but she's never there. Literally never. Where are you? You know, so I was just trying to find Leia, but she's gone. And as you play this game and walk around the town more and more, you slowly get to learn each person's cycle. But the problem is the cycles change after every season. What? Why? Why though? It makes it so much harder. Because, for example, the one that I know the best, Harvey changes from walking in the side part next to or behind of the houses to walking up above where the park is. And then on fall, I think he goes down to the beach. And it's so unnecessary because I keep on looking for them. Like right here, I couldn't find Harvey. Where was he? You know, and I even went up into his room and nothing's there. So then I'm like, oh, maybe he's outside because apparently he's one with nature or something. And I couldn't find, well, I did find him there, but it took me a little bit. I'm just annoyed because I don't want to be putting this effort into finding these people. It's like I'm trying to find a missing kid, but the kid is just some bachelor that I'm trying to get. Here's me going up top to the park area because I forgot that it was spring and not summer. But it's okay because I saw Haley and Haley was like, I would love a daffodil. She kind of is mean though, you know, but I understand that that's like her character, that she was popular in high school, so now she's like mean and bratty, which I guess is compelling. If we're talking about characters that I've seen so far and their transformations, I heard that Alex's was good. No spoilers, but spoiler alert. Apparently his father like ditched him or something. Ooh. But I also think Shane's is pretty good. I think all of them are pretty good that I've seen so far, which is Shane, Harvey, and a bit of Alex. So I don't really like Sam so far. I don't really feel anything for him. I'm just like, oh, it's just some kid who skateboards and plays video games with his emo friend, right? Which isn't my cup of tea, but maybe it's yours. Maybe you love Sam and you're like, every time I play Stardew Valley, I choose Sam. I wouldn't, but I guess I understand. I think one of my worst problems, or one of my worst traits playing this game, is that sometimes I just don't use all the energy throughout the day. I get lazy and I'm like, I don't want to use the rest of the energy. So I don't. And then I go to bed early, which is kind of wasting your day away. But I don't think it's really wasting your day away when you get like 500 years and you never die. We're always talking about the wizard that you need to find, right? No, I'm the wizard if I can live that long. Because I hear some people and they're like, yeah, I'm on year 100. What? Right? How, like, this character shows no signs of aging. That's the real puzzling part. Something I edited out in this video was me going to the Wandering Trader. Is that what it's called? Or is that, if I've been playing Minecraft too much, probably that. But it's the trader that's up at the top near the big tree in this area of the woods. And when you see her, she'll have certain things, whether it's an enchanted seed or ancient, not enchanted, ooh. Or like sometimes she has different foods that the bachelors may like. But here's a good question for you guys. I am wondering, how old are these people? Right? But apparently all the bachelors are between the ages of 20, or is it 19 and 35 or something. Apparently with Harvey and Elliot, is that his name? The one with orange hair who lives on the beach. And those two being the oldest, and then there's Shane. But apparently some people think that Alex and Haley got straight out of high school. I feel like that's kind of weird how young they are, but I guess I can understand because they both kind of strike me as high schoolers. Like, when I look at them, I don't think adult, I think like high schooler because of how Alex is like, I'm still wearing my high school Letterman jacket, right? Okay, that kind of seems like you're holding on to your past a bit. And then Haley's, the reason why she's stuck up is because she was popular in high school, and that made her think that everyone likes her. Which, I guess, is a good backstory. A backstory that I would be interested in hearing that I haven't heard yet is Sebastian. So maybe he's like bullied, and that's why he did it. Like he was bullied by Haley. But I don't know, something to think about. Spoilers in the comments. Not really. I don't know why I said that. Here's me going back to my house. And yeah, I realized that I had a lot of stumps and that should really upgrade my axe, upgrade my pickaxe, but I don't want to waste a day when I could have been like mining just because my pickaxe isn't ready, which I think a lot of people can understand. I don't know, it's the anxiety for me because I don't want to have no pickaxe suddenly. And you can't go into the mines with no pickaxe. Does anyone know when the quarry opens up for people? Because I would love to go to the quarry because I run out of stone like it's like I'm breathing oxygen. But, mm-hmm. And I know that the girl with orange hair who runs the construction shop, I know that she sells stone, but I'm not gonna, that's like losing money. She sells it for like $20 or something. So, and it's time for me to say bye. So, bye, guys. I'll see you next episode.